Only 0.5% of the students can pass the Strictly Entrance exam for genius students. So let's see how many of us are genius students, even though I am one. You know, I did go to Yale.
Hi, Mystery Recapped here. Today, I am going to explain an American mystery adventure television
No.
here. Today, I am going to
No. I need y'all to just look at how he look.
explain an American mystery
What is happening here? Why does he look like that? Hey, I'm live on Twitch every single Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Link is in the description. I better see you there.
adventure television series called The Mysterious Benedict Society. Spoilers ahead. Watch out
and take care. Like and sub.
The premise of the movie is set far in the future.
Okay.
Our world is secretly being attacked by a mysterious force that is making people more anxious every day.
Aliens.
Because of the anxiety, the illusion of international panic, known as the emergency, is created. It has induced citizens with a fear of something bad happening, which in turn messes with the economy and other factors plaguing the world. Rainey is
I'm
an
not gonna
orphan
lie
with
to
the
you, bro.
economy and
If this is years in the future and these are the piece of trashes we're driving, I don't want to be in the future, bro. Why are they driving garbage cans, man?
other factors plaguing the world. Rainey is an orphan who loves to read and enjoys his own company.
Where your
He
mom at?
wants to make friends, but the children in the orphanage make fun of him for being intelligent. He often feels out of place.
I mean, I wouldn't make fun of him for being intelligent, but I'm like, you have this big ass butt, bro. Like, bro, go play kickball or something, man. You are 10 years old reading this big ass book, bro. If you don't play some, I don't know, bro, something outside.
Mostly because the others aren't half as smart as him. His only mentor is his Tamil language teacher, Miss Perumal. One day, she
I see why he's so smart. Nigga, I would be smart too. I would be smart too.
shows him an advertisement about a test in which the winners are awarded a scholarship to attend a prestigious school called the Boatwright Academy. Rainey has always wanted to go to Boatwright, but he doubts his own abilities. Miss Peruman assures him that he will be the most deserving one out of all the attendees of the test.
Okay.
The next morning, she comes to pick him up. Then they drive to the examination hall and separate after a hug. Many children alongside him have come to take the test. Their examiner is number 2, a quirky but strict woman who briefs them on what they can and cannot do.
Okay.
Rainey looks at the quirky but strict woman who
Hey, W Negra, just letting you know, I'm not missing y'all, bro. I'm not missing. Oh, I think there's a Negro behind this Negro too. You're just a Negro with 2 exclamation points.
briefs them on what they can and cannot do. Rainey looks at the first question, which asks him if he has a chance to save only one between an elephant and a llama falling from a height. Who would he save?
I'm saving the elephant. Elephants are cool. I ain't never hear anyone be like, oh man, llamas are so cool. They're so cute. Fuck llamas.
Rainey answers that he would save the elephant in hopes that it could break the llama's fall, and both of them would survive. After
What?
answering several such questions with answers related to compassion, he reaches the
What type of cornball answer was that? No, let the llama die.
last one that asks him if he is brave. Rainey takes time to think about it and answers that he would like to think so.
Are y'all brave, chat? I'm not. Hell nah. Because when I think of bravery, I think of doing something stupid to help a bunch of other people in a tragic situation, and I just can't do it. You know, I love life so much that I can't imagine being brave, but only for like a few amount of people. I can count on one hand the amount of people I'd be brave for. One hand, but that don't make me brave because I'm only brave for one hand.
Number 2 asks them to drop their pencils. She grades the papers as the students wait patiently. After finishing, she informs them that the students who pass this test will be admitted to the second phase of the exam. They should
Okay.
report to a building in the next block at exactly 1 p.m. She also emphasizes that they are only allowed to bring a single pencil and eraser to the test. When
Okay.
Rainey asks her if they will be provided with sharpeners in case the lead breaks, she answers that they will have everything necessary
I hate a kid like him. I hate our main character. I hate Rainy, bro. I don't like Rainy, bro.
for the test. Then she reads the list of students who passed that only has Rainey's name on it. Everyone else disappointedly leaves
Rainy-
the premises,
only
while
Rainy
Rainy
won?
goes to the next examination hall. While walking inside, the
calling
girl
Cat,
before
bro.
him named Rhonda accidentally drops her pencil into a sewer drain.
How the hell did you accomplish that? You know that's a 1.78 billion chance for that happening.
Rhonda's friend abandons her and walks inside, but Rainy offers to help her. They only have a few minutes before the exam starts, so he breaks his pencil and to help her. They only have a few minutes before the
Is this supposed to be like a little girl around Rainy's age? Cause is that a wrinkle, bro? There is no way she's around Rainy's age with a wrinkle.
exam starts, so he breaks his pencil into two and hands one half to her, confident that a sharpener will be provided inside. She expresses gratitude and offers to show him the
gotta be
answers
older.
during the test, but
Gotta be
Rainy
older.
declines the offer. In the examination hall, number 2 explains to them that anyone who speaks during the test will be dismissed. She also adds that the test will be long and difficult. A girl groans at the comment and is disqualified for making noise. Rainy raises his hand and gestures that he needs to sharpen his pencil. Number 2 understands and allows him to do so. The test finally starts, and only a few seconds in, a boy runs away shouting that he cannot do this.
I ain't never been so puss. What type of test got you running and screaming? Man, these are not no smartest students. They are a bunch of bitches.
Rainy focuses on the questions which are too difficult for him to understand. Most
What are these questions that
do
are too
this.
difficult?
Rainy
Where did the common vetch originate and to what family did it belong to? It originated in North Korea.
focuses on the
It belonged to the Kim Jong-un family.
questions which are too difficult for him to
Which 3 of the following 50 herbs could be used in a Never mind. I would have ran out screaming too. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. I don't blame him a single bit. I would have ran out screaming too. What is this bullshit?
understand. Most of them are advanced level questions about world history and geography. Still, Rhonda, who is seated right before Rainy, finishes in only half an hour. Before submitting the answers, she secretly drops a small piece of paper for Rainy. He notices the paper has all the answers on it. Although Rainy is struggling with the questions, he doesn't pick it up.
I hate Rainy, bro. He's too much of a goody two shoes, bro. Someone come and kick him. Someone come where's the bullying at? They made fun of him with words, but I need some pies in his face or something. You know.
Atmosphere is intense, as some students almost cry because of the difficult questions. Rainy knows none of the answers, but upon reading the questions carefully, he realizes that the answer to the first question is hidden in the last question. In the same way, all of the answers are in the questions themselves. After finding that out, he easily writes them down and does great on the test. A while later, the result is announced, and again, only Rainy passes. It is surprising to him because Rhonda has cheated. She wishes him luck and leaves him to wait for further instruction. Then, an A-grade student named Sticky Washington
Black man! Sticky Washington? Never mind, bro. Never mind. I'm not excited no more.
enters the room. Sticky has an eidetic memory, meaning he can remember everything he sets his eyes on. He was also the only one who passed the test in his batch, which he thinks is weird because someone else had cheated. It turns out that they had the same experience before the test and met the same girl who dropped her pencil in the sewage.
So they cloned a girl to test them out? They just cloning, so we're just cloning black women now. Is that what we're doing? Okay, buddy.
They figure out the actual aim of the trick was to test their loyalty and kindness. Therefore, they pass.
Check their loyalty and kindness. Loyalty to what? To studying? Ain't no way we're talking about studying loyalty.
And the other students who only focused on the questions did not. Suddenly, a girl comes running to the room and introduces herself as Kate. She is an athletic and adventurous girl who never goes anywhere without her red bucket of tools. Kate claims that she didn't actually pass the test because the questions were too difficult. In fact, she was selected because she helped number 2 chase away all the angry parents by creating a distraction. Then,
What?
Krista and Dewey join the group. They have also passed the exam and are pretty confident that they will make it to the Boatwright Academy. Krista is a
Okay.
know-it-all who thinks that everyone is inferior to her. After the team has assembled, they are introduced
This is a nasty ass team. I don't like a single one of them. This team is nasty as hell. We need some redemption or something, bro. I need something interesting. Cause I'm not interested in Sticky whatsoever, bro. Her character already seems obnoxious. She's irritating. Looking at him pisses me off. And Randy's a goody two shoes.
to Milligan, the overseer of the next test.
And then they have some Harry Potter
Team has assembled. They are introduced to
Teacher,
Milligan, the overseer
Sensei, like, bro, you are not supposed to be here.
of the next test. He instructs them to enter a room one after another and asks Krista to go first. She walks into the room and notices the chessboard patterned floor. A note on the floor asks her to cross the room without stepping on the black or white squares. She
Okay.
bluntly says no, refusing to do the task because she thinks it is a trick question. Milligan disqualifies her and asks her to go home. Next, Dewey enters the room and
Oh
uses
my
his
God.
athletic abilities to jump to the yellow squares. He sticks to the wall and leaps to the other end of the athletic abilities to jump to the yellow squares.
So Dewey just has a 37-inch vertical at the age of 12.
Sticks to the wall and leaps to the other end of the room easily. After he passes, Kate enters with her red bucket of tools. She uses a rope
that
from
not
her bucket
cheating?
and ties it tightly to make a pathway.
Okay, never mind. She can tightrope apparently, so I guess I'll give it to her.
Kate used to work in a circus for a long time
Of course.
and can
How long's a long time? She is 13 and a half.
easily walk on ropes. She uses her skills to reach the other end and complete the task. When it is Sticky's turn, he reads the question carefully and figures out that it specifically asks them to not step with their feet. So he instead gets on all four and crosses the room. Lastly, Rainey thinks for a long time and simply walks to the other end of the room. When asked how he passed the test, he claims that the boxes had longer lengths, which means that they weren't squares. Since the question asked them to not step on the squares, he simply walked across and passed. After that, Milligan asks them to come with him to the place where their final test will be taken. He takes them to a sewer, claiming that it is the pathway to reach their destination.
This just looks like a pathway for trafficking. Y'all trying to traffic the smartest students for what?
The kids find it odd that the entrance examination to such a prestigious school makes the finalists walk through sewage. Rainey also notes that none of the examiners have mentioned the Boatwright Academy yet. He still trusts Milligan and follows him to reach the front lawn of a mansion. Milligan leaves them alone for a few minutes to check if everything is prepared inside. When the kids are left to themselves, Dewey starts to exercise while the other three talk about their families. Kate reveals that her mother died when she was a little girl and her father abandoned her in an orphanage.
W father. Can I get a W father in chat? Thank you.
She doesn't blame him because that is how she found her love for circuses. Rainey also reveals that he never knew his parents, but he still misses them generally. Dewey follows up with a comment saying that his parents love him and call him their miracle. Good for you, Dewey. Following that, they are called inside the mansion that looks like a maze. Rhonda appears in front of them and reveals that she was sent to test them. For the next task, they are
Okay, so she's not a kid. She definitely is not a child. That is that gotta be a grown woman. Am I
reveals
tweaking?
that she was sent
Cause she looked grown as hell to
to
me.
test them. For the next
I don't know any child that had that. Okay, yeah, she grown.
task, they are kept in 4 different parts of the maze and are asked to find a way to reach the second floor. Once they have climbed to the second floor, the first 3 to ring the bell will pass. As a hint, Rhonda mentions that they should be able to do this with their eyes closed. The task finally starts, and Rainey immediately begins looking for clues.
Remember, chat, in a maze, if you're just like in a normal maze, if you go right, you'll eventually get to the end. You just have to hug the right wall. Remember that.
that each doorway has 4 signs that point in different directions. Meanwhile, Sticky takes the clue seriously and tries to solve the maze with his eyes closed. Because of his photographic memory, he navigates the way pretty quickly. Kate, on the other hand, thinks out of the box. She opens a vent on the wall and uses it to climb up. At last, there is Dewey, who follows Sticky around. When he reaches the stairs, Dewey pushes him to the wall and rings the bell before everyone. Rainey soon finds out that the signs are
yes, I hate Dewey. I like the way my ranking is Sticky, White Girl, Rainey, Dewey. Like
in Braille, which tell him the direction. He also reaches the stairs and helps Sticky up. Kate is already there and is waiting for them so they can all ring the bell together. As they do, the 3 win, and Dewey is disqualified. In the instructions, it was said that the first 3 to ring the bell will win, and because Sticky, Kate, and Rainey were the 3 who rang it together,
I'm not gonna lie, that was a BS rule. That rule is BS. The first 3. It didn't say first 3 simultaneously. It didn't say the first 3 at the same time. It just said the first. That's cap, bro. That's a weak ass rule. No.
they won. Following that, they are introduced to the mastermind of the test,
That's
Mr.
a
Nicholas
plot-
Benedict.
that's a
As they
plot
talk
hole,
about further
in my opinion.
orientation, the 4th and youngest member, named Constance, joins their team. She is a
Oh.
small, intelligent, and witty girl who doesn't care about what anyone thinks. It turns out that she passed the test a bit differently than the others. First, she crossed all the questions, claiming that they were wrong. Then, she disobeyed the instructions and brought as many pencils as she wanted. And in the last test, she enjoyed a sandwich instead of solving the maze. Her unique personality still got her selected.
So y'all coddling her because she's a little white annoying girl. That's all I'm getting. She's a brat, so she's the smart.
Then, for the moment of truth, Mr. Benedict tells them that they haven't been recruited for Boatwright Academy's scholarship. Instead, they have been selected for an undercover mission to save the world. The
I am not trusting Sticky with the world in his hands.
children can hardly comprehend what is going on. Mr. Cumberbatch explains that they are the only ones who can end the emergency and save the
What?
world from chaos. It turns out that a mysterious subliminal message is being broadcast all around the globe through radios and
This nigga's a yapper, bro. This is Japanese, bro. This is next level. This is Japanese times 2. New age Japanese, bro. Like
televisions.
this man must have read the Yabble, you know, the yapping Bible. Like,
When people listen to such TV and radio shows, they only hear the sound that has the highest frequency. But behind that sound, someone has added violent messages in a low frequency that the human ear cannot catch.
why does
Although
that matter if the humans can't catch it? Oh, because the animals can catch it. Primates can catch it. What, the aliens? Like,
people cannot hear the message, their brain reacts to the frequency. Hence, they
Oh.
subconsciously start to believe the message, which makes them anxious.
okay,
These
okay.
messages have created the illusion of international panic that we call the emergency.
Is that what
After
they
a
be doing to
year of
music?
research, Mr. Benedict has
they
found
be having lower frequencies in music that be making us crazy, but we can't hear it, so we don't know it's there.
out that the signals of the messages are coming from an island that is the home to a children's school. Hence, only kids are allowed to go there. Therefore, their group has been selected for the task. He gives them the option to say no, and is happy that he got to meet such intelligent kids. After much thinking, all of them
What?
agree to join the mission and start their training. Subscribe for more videos.
Okay, bro. Whatever, bro.